Hi Libra, this is Just with your August 2018 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Libra, it looks like someone, and I have to say because it's so strong, someone may be out of work at this time. I feel like the roles are reversed at this time. The male energy here isn't working or have gotten themselves in a bit of a pickle, maybe on suspension, probation, or may just have gotten laid off, that sort of thing. And now they're being more of the homemaker, the nurturer of the home. Okay. But they may have gotten a little too comfortable and now they're not even being that motivated to get back out and look for work. And I know some of you could have questioned them like, okay, so what are you doing? When are we going to, that sort of thing. And you don't want to be too harsh because, that's not going to encourage them. It's a shame that you have to encourage someone, but it's not necessarily you're not going to feel as though this person has any drive. Some of you may feel that way. Like they're being very nice and doting and loving and all those things. They may give a little bit here and there as they can, but you may be feeling like, at the end of the day, I need hustle. I need muscle. I need you to get a job. I don't care about, these little niceties that you want to give me. Go to work is that type of thing I'm kind of seeing here. So I just had to point that out for some of you. If that is the case, it looks like things will work out for you guys, and they will be back up and running again. So, and some of you may be a little bit concerned that this person, like they say, idle time is the devil workshop. So that could be a concern for you as well. Now, as far as work is concerned, I feel like some of you coming out of June, you may have felt as though you have been waiting for your finances to improve, or like I said, a counterpart of yours. Home is where the heart is. Definitely the male aspect here, Libra men. Home is where the heart is. You may find solace at home. You may be trying to pull back from going out as much because you're spending a hell of a lot of money. You may have went on too many dates. You may have, just put a little too much money out, may have taken a trip, but something kind of could have stretched you a little much. And now it's like, no, I'm just going to stay home. No, I'm not going to go out anywhere. So you could be turning down a lot of offers to go places. And I do feel like if you have been looking for work, you may have found yourself to be quite unsuccessful. You may have found that you've missed opportunities. Okay. It could be even a job that you've always wanted, or to align yourself with that one company. And it's like, no, I didn't get it, that sort of thing, or I missed their call, or I couldn't make it there, or that sort of thing. Some of you, if you have your own business, you may be feeling in a stasis of lack, like you're just not as motivated, specifically Libra men. Libra women, I do see that you're far more motivated, but you may feel as though there's some of you it may have kicked in late a little for you in August, the drive or the response of your efforts is what it looks like to me. Okay. A fire sign energy could be very prominent for you at work at this time. So you may be meeting, interviewing, working closely with Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries woman, who I feel is really good at what they do, but there may be some shifts and changes in the dynamics between the two of you. So if you normally go out to lunch or whatever you normally do, there may be some switches and changes in that, and saying, no, I'm not going out, that sort of thing. Work is a solace for you, 100%. You guys will find peace and you will find healing, and you'll be able to get the things that you want. Like you've been thinking about getting that, whatever. It's like, okay, well, put a little more hours in and I'll have those things. But work is your solace. Libra women will find work to be very easy, to be comforting. You will find that you have amazing balance this month. You're great at being a mom. You're great at, tending to your yard if you have a home. If you have land or property, you're great at, you're studious at work or in school, but you're handling everything at its very high optimal. I mean, the sun is sextile you right now, so it's very easy to kind of feed off of that Leo energy. And I feel like you're making the most of it, Libra. So congratulations. Looks to be really good, specifically, for Libra women. Okay. Now, external to some of you guys, if you're looking for work, as I said, this is your time. So you should get out there. You should possibly do something a little bit out of the box. Perhaps if you've been missing opportunities, this could speak to you needing to do something different, needing to go outside of the box. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself. Go up to people, speak to them, call them, make the first move, introduce yourself, put yourself in arenas that you've not done before. If you're brave enough, obviously not everyone is that comfortable, but if you are, and you've been thinking, maybe I should do this, you should, because it'll pay off. And again, external to you, there are companies and businesses that are ready to employ. They're taking their businesses in different and new directions. They are calling people back. They are meeting with people. They are setting appointments up. So again, great time to get out there and look for work. If you guys have your own business or you're working, the energies external to you will be one of possibly people coming back from vacation, going on vacation. There could be some new rules and regulations coming down from corporate or the heads about, again, the company moving in a specific direction, in a new direction. I don't feel like you guys will be affected by it, but it's almost going to be a bit exciting because it'll be something completely new. You guys may have already heard it. Now it's like, okay, we get the official memo, we get the official announcement, but they're coming away from the old way of doing things, and they're coming into like this new way. So if anyone can relate to that, please leave a comment in the comment section below confirming, because I would love to hear it. Now, the second week, it looks really good, guys. Something about what you've put out, you will get. Okay, you're going to get. So your wishes in August are coming true in big and little small ways. And I feel that there's going to be, it's like you get some form of satisfaction, but then something ends. But as soon as something, as soon as something ends, a new, I'm sorry, guys, a new offer comes in. That'll bring worry to you at first, because I feel that you just are not sure about how it all is going to work out. Is it going to work out? Because it's like a 50-50 chance. It could go really right or it could go really wrong. Now, it could be that someone loses their job, but then, there's an offer that comes in for another job, or there can be something, again, that ends. And, it could even be a passing of someone, and then there's condolences, right? And then there's worry. But out of a person's passing comes a baby, comes a whole new beginning, something that you really can't see right now. And I know people would never like to hear about passing, but it is, if I see it, I definitely say it, because for some people, they will experience it, and they do get comfort in knowing, the further outcomes of it. And it's just as sure to come as breathing every day. But the second week, there will be I almost get it's kind of going to be jarring. Like some end to a situation for you will be a bit jarring, even though someone is going to, they're going to try, like you, I'm not going to say you guys are going to get fired. Someone may, but then they're offered a really good severance package. Okay. It could be some of you guys also losing your job, and I know no one wants to hear that, but I have to tell you the realities of what I see. There could be an end to a job, but literally there's like a good thing that comes out of it. So if there's any endings that happens, for some of you, it's gonna hurt. I'm not gonna lie. It's not gonna feel good, and it will bring you some stresses and worries, but know that it's all for the greater good. In the moment, you can't see that, but it will be for the greater good. Now, you're fearing that, you have to guard yourself against people that you can't trust and that you really feel like you just kind of need to stay away from. So if you feel that way, then definitely, you guys are very charming. So you know how to communicate and talk your way out of and into anything. So if you feel like there's something that looks to be a bit problematic and that you want to stay clear away from, then, you definitely should do that. Now, your outcome in the last 2 weeks of August looks to be extremely favorable for you guys, but there are going to be some changes that's coming up. And if you're interested in that, click the link below. I'm also going to go very, very detailed into love and look into the specific areas of you and your mate and how you feel and the outcomes. So if you're interested, again, click that link below. Now, looking into love for you guys, it looks like, and I want to go back a bit. Some of you may have thought you were going to get a job. You don't hear from them, but then you get another job. So again, spread yourself thin. Do not, just don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't just expect to focus on one job, because I do see some of you are going to be really interested in this one thing, and you may have missed a hell of a lot of other opportunities because you're focusing on one thing. No, put yourself out there. Put a lot of things out there. Put your resumes out there. Start focusing on getting certified or get some type of a license, or just see what all you can do, because something will fall through, but then something else will come through. So as far as love is concerned, it looks like someone could have not wanted to commit to you, okay, in the past. They may have not wanted to commit because they just don't feel like, they may feel as though they have to get their ducks in a row. For some of you, they need to get their finances in order. They may be someone who's extremely money focused. They may be someone who spends a lot of money, isn't as practical with money. They may, see as far as the eyes can see, and in the moment everything is going good, and they spend for the moment. They don't look long term, and they may be in a compromising position right now financially, and that's where their focus has been. I do feel like some of you are wanting love, and you wanting marriage, and you want all of it, specifically Libra men, or the male aspect in the lives of Libra women. This person wants to settle down. They really are focusing on home and family. They're taking very small steps. So some of you may have someone in your life. You may co-parent, you may live together, and they're being a lot more loving and caring toward you. And they're taking little steps toward you, not rushing into your life and saying, let's lock this down and I'm ready. But so it's not about what they do. It's about what they're showing you, their feelings. They'll do little things for you, but it'll be very practical, and it will be coming from a place of love, right? So let's say you left out in a frenzy and you didn't clean the home, and they are there and they clean your home, or they noticed that you didn't have, whatever that you needed, condiments or, household products or whatever, and they bring it over. That's them showing you that they truly love you, but they're just taking small steps because they are not yet ready to jump in the relationship with you, because everything hasn't been proven to them. So I do see somebody in your space so pay attention to these little small gestures and actions of a person. That's how they're communicating their feelings for you. I feel Libras have been the women in this spread have been very clear about what they want. Okay. They've not been successful in getting it, but they've been very clear about what they want. Okay. And I feel that some of you could be coming across with fire energy. Like you're ready to go. You said how you feel, and you're ready. It's just that the person that you want isn't necessarily ready. But again, like I said, pay attention to those movements rather than, not the movements. I'm sorry. The acts. The acts that they're showing you, the acts of kindness, the acts of demonstration, because they're going to act out their love. They're not going to just tell you and say, okay, let's do it. But some of you are so ready for commitment. Okay. You may feel like you've lost opportunities. You may feel like you just really want this person and they don't want you. But I feel like that's not necessarily the right interpretation. Now, for some of you, that is the right interpretation. This person still has feelings for you, but they are probably wanting to be more friends. They may have lost passion for you, so they may not be feeling physically connected to you anymore. Okay. You guys probably still have children. You guys may live together. They, might be in what they consider a complicated situation, and they're just kind of inching forward to keep the peace and keep everything, balanced. But you may feel like this person doesn't want to be with me, or it could be you not wanting to be with the person. Now, I do see like someone is working well with you, and with working well, it's like your relationship with one another is healing. Okay. And they may be seeing you differently now, Libra women. This man may be looking at you differently, or Libra men, you may see a woman at work or across a room, and you may say, wow, I think, is she the one? Some of you may even, when you fast forward your life however many years into being in a very solid, committed relationship where there is it's just the two of you and you're married or you live together and everything is solid, they may say, from the first day I saw you, I said, that's my wife. I'm going to marry you. Because there is something about a man looking at you and saying, I'm going to marry you. He's not going to say it. Excuse me. He's not going to say it. See, but he's going to be feeling that way. And that's why it's very important to watch people's actions rather than, excuse me, expect them to be at your energetic level, which is rush out, charge, and do it, right? External to you, I do see that this person, again, you guys may have children together, which is the reason why they could be coming back into your life, wanting a new beginning. I feel like they want to get there. This person that may not be moving toward you the way you want them to. They want to get there. They want this new beginning, and they may be making a decision toward you. And especially if you hear like they make an offer to say, hey, do you want to go you want to go on a trip? If you start spending time with them, especially if you guys have family, like you have children or you have family in common, like you know each other's family, and they invite you somewhere, that's another huge red flag that this person is considering a new beginning with you. Okay. Now this could be somebody completely new that's seeing you and knowing that, okay, I think I'm in love again. And I think she's going to be the one. Same thing. This person probably feels like they've known you their whole life, and they are going to get to this place of offering you this new beginning. They've made a decision. It's just timing. For them, it's like they have to make a plan of how this is all going to come into fruition. For those of you who are in a relationship with someone, I do see that the person, again, there may be this little gray period that you guys have been kind of sifting through. Could be some personal problematic situations going on, but the person kind of wants to renew is what it looks like for some of you if this has been your person. Now, second week, you're going to get some really good news, I feel, or something is going to happen. It's going to make you really happy, especially if this person says, hey, do you want to go on a trip? Do you want to go here? Whatever little bone they throw you, right? You're going to be ecstatic because this is what you've been wanting. But then it ends. Like they may offer something to you and you get excited and then it's over. Like they say, oh no, oh you want to go to such and such, and then you're like, oh yeah, okay, and then you get off the phone all happy, and then they say, oh no, I can't make it. I'm not going to be able to do da da da. You're like, oh okay, and you're like, oh, well maybe we'll go another time. You're like, okay, well and then you're stressing yourself out, stressing out about the situation, only for it to kind of work out in the end, that they're going to come and they're going to see you and they're going to want to hang out and they're going to want to spend time with you, is what it looks like to me for some of you. Okay. Now, so there's that worry, and there's really no need to worry. Again, Scorpio, and I don't really feel like this is so much actually Scorpio, but it can be, because I keep getting King of Cups and the Death card, and I was getting it with Virgo as well. So if it's not a Scorpio that you're dealing with, and you guys could very well be dealing with a Scorpio who may disappoint you with something. Okay, something starts to get off the ground and then it doesn't necessarily go forward, but then there is going to be a good outcome in the second week. This can also speak to, if it's not a Scorpio, this can speak to things concluding in Scorpio season. Okay, so if you're single, I do see that you may still have feelings for someone. Someone definitely still has feelings for you. They may have been trying to get a little closer to you, but not really making real attempts. If you're a Libra man, you're not really, you know who you love, you know who you want to be with, you know who you want to marry, you know who you want in your life. Or some of you know who that person is, or you know what you want out of that person. Like you know what you want, but you're not trying to move yourself in that direction at this time. You may have even turned down people. You may find that women are very aggressive at this time. They're telling you what they want. They want to be married by, by this age, and you're just like, okay, thank you, bye-bye. I do feel like there's a lot of waiting around and focusing on work and waiting for the one. Like some of you just look out in a crowd, Libra men, and you're just looking to see, is that her? Is that her? Is that her? Every time you look at a woman, it's like, or some woman kind of catches your eye, because for Libras, she has to have a certain, energy about her. You look and you want to look in her face and see, or look at her from afar and see, is that the one? Because you are looking for the one. I do see that, excuse me, there can be this wanting to kind of start anew. You may even decide to take a trip and go towards someone that's at a distance, that person that you thought got away. So some of you may think that someone got away from you, and you may be making a decision to say, I'm going to go to that person. I just need to look at them. I need to be next to them. I need to smell them. I need to see if what I've been thinking is still there. Okay, so there's some aspect there of that. Second week, I do see you being very satisfied, because you may talk to this person. You may be able to get in contact with them. Be ready to go, but then you can't. Because again, I get yes, no, yes. Is what it looks like. Okay. Now the last part of this month, like I just said to Virgo, Leo got pretty much a straightforward reading, but it gets a little tricky down the line. Just like, it seems like everyone's videos are getting a little tricky. The end of your reading is turning you into a whole nother place. It must be these eclipses, obviously, that's shaking everybody up and shaking everything up with people. So yeah, there's going to be a whole lot of changes going on as we get into the third and fourth week for your love life, as well as life for you guys, period. So if you're interested in that, definitely click the link below. I also give a very extensive background look into your love versus your mate's love and how it's all going to work out for you guys, including dates as well. So that's what I have for you guys for the remainder for the first 2 weeks of August. For the remainder, extend it, click the link below. Also, leave me your comments in the comment section below if you would love to share with us how this resonates with you. If you would like something personal with me, I could be reached at the beginning and end to this video. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Libra.